How you doing?
Hi, good, good.
So how have been your
It's been a bit exciting,
okay?
good.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, I would say not as bad as my past weeks that I've been seeing because I remember it's been, bad for me. Like I've been in denial, so to speak, that, I'm depressed.
Okay, let me like summarize what we have done for this couple of sections. It's like the fourth or fifth already. So when you came here, you were depressed after your boyfriend or fiance for 10 years left. So the first thought you have was like sad, uh, mad, those feeling in negative one, and after those thoughts you start to feel like depressed, and then you came here, we talk about it, and you went to do your homework. So you did the homework, you started to relate with a person that have a sport, because you enjoy the sport. Then the next homework was to go with families and friends and try to forget about what happened before, and you did it. I'm proud of that. So how you doing at all? How have been your week after all those?
Well, this past week I went out with Friday night I went out with my boyfriend, not my boyfriend, sorry. Friday that was Friday night. Friday night I went out with my brother and his girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and I and some of her family members. We went to this place locally to do bowling. We did
Mm-hmm.
bowling night,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a great time with them. It kept my mind off of my ex, kept my mind off the whole entire stress that I've been
Yeah.
going through. It just kind of took my mind off of that and let me see that life does go on and that, I have to move forward and, I still have to live my life. I can't
Yes.
be focused on what happened in the past, and,
Yes.
because whatever happened in the past happened in the past. I can't change that and I can't go back and relive that again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to take that as an experience, a lesson learned. I lived that. Now, time to move forward, time to focus on me again, time to better myself. And, I really enjoyed, spending time with my brother and his girlfriend. And, to be out and knowing that I don't need a boyfriend to have a good time.
Yes.
Not it, because everything was based off of me and him. Everything what we did,
Yes.
we did it together.
Yes.
Everything. So that was a big step for me, I think, to kind of go and spend time with my brother and
Mm-hmm.
his family and girlfriend's family, and feeling that I'm able to live again. Kind of say, I want to say that.
Yeah.
I want
So
to say that.
now you're thinking more about yourself
Yes,
and how that feels. How
feels good.
Oh, yes.
Feels good.
Yeah. And what about the other part of the homework?
You said to kind of go with the boy that I kind of had more
Mm-hmm.
interest on, and
That's the family.
right, and I went. He invited me to a family cookout. His parents were having a
Mm-hmm.
cookout. They were having a cookout because Miami Heat were playing
Okay.
basketball
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
and that's good because I root for that
Yes.
team
So,
and I love basketball.
so you have
That was on
this.
Saturday.
So both of you have the same about sport.
Right.
So
Both
you enjoy
like
more.
yes, we
Okay.
have that in common a lot. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and his family does too. They like sports as well. So, but they like basketball like I do. Like that's my favorite
Mm-hmm.
sport. So, they had a cookout and they invited me, to his parents' house. And I met his sister and his brother, and I met his little girl. He has a 5-year-old little
How
girl.
do you feel about it?
Whew, I don't know, because I don't have children.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I never dated anyone with children. Me and my fiance, we were high school sweethearts. We weren't at that step yet to have children. Um, we wanted to be married first and then
Mm-hmm.
for about a year or so and then think about having children. So it's kind of new to me. This whole thing is new to me right now. shouldn't be so judgmental, not judgmental, I'm going to say, but I shouldn't be so selfish is the word
Yeah.
I'm looking for. Because I don't know how to relate with children. I don't,
Okay.
and then she needing his attention, and I'm used to having someone's attention to me and not
Okay.
having to share it with anyone else as far as children. So that's something new that I have to work on, I guess.
And what is the thought you have when you think about the future, your boyfriend and the little girl?
Um, I don't know what to say or what the future holds. I don't know. I can tell the good thing is that he's a good father. He's a good parent. He's involved in her life. And he takes care of her. So that's a good thing. And I think that if we were to go along and if we were to ever get to that point to get married, that he would be a good father. Or if we were to ever have kids, he's a good father. But I don't know if I'm ready for that to be someone's parent because it's like I'm dating him, but I'll be co-parenting, so to speak, with him. So I I don't know how I would handle that. I'm stuck, and I don't wanna be rude. I don't wanna be selfish because I like him. I think he's a great guy, but because he has a child, I don't know how to work with that, how to take that, and I really don't want to. So I don't want to leave a good person, a good guy, because he has a child. That's not right. But if I'm not ready, I'm not ready. So
So
I don't know.
you don't feel like relaxed when you think about the girl living with you and the father.
No, and not only that, but the mother of the little girl, she's like annoying. She's always like constantly um, trying to talk to him beside, more than just about the daughter. It's, questioning about who am I, how long has he been dating me, and, she'll pop up and call his phone at any time of the night, and I don't like that. I don't know if I can deal with that. I see that she's still in love with him, and I don't like that. I can't deal with drama. I don't want drama.
So you don't like what is going on with the ex
No,
girlfriend,
no,
and you don't feel like secure about living with the daughter.
mm-mm. Because I don't know how to be a parent. I don't know how to be a parent, number one. Number two, having to deal with her mother because maybe I may say something or do something or whatever the case is. She may bring that to her dad's attention, then it'll cause a fight between him and I, or she'll tell her mom, and then her mom will tell him, and it'll just be an ongoing problem. And I don't want to go through all of that. I don't have to. That's my thing. I don't have to go through all of that. So before it gets to that point, or before we're dating for a long time, and it just becomes more of an issue, more of a problem, I don't want to waste my time. Is what I'm saying. I don't want to invest too much time for me to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to be with you. So I don't know if I should tell him, hey, I don't like, because I haven't told him, but maybe I should tell him how I feel. Like, I don't know how this is about, me being a step parent and, you having a daughter. And also, it bothers me when, your mother, your daughter's mother comes around or calls you. I think that she should show me respect because I show her respect. So I don't think that she shows me respect, and I don't like that. And this is just the beginning. So but I don't want to be too hard on him. Like, I don't want to be rude, is what I'm saying. I want to be, nice where he can understand me and not get mad. I don't want him to get mad.
Okay. Let me see if I understand. You're okay with your friend, like you think the relation is going good. But the thing is with the ex girlfriend, that you feel like she's pushing into your relation with him.
Mm-hmm.
And also you don't feel like 100% sure that you will be able to live with the little girl that is 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think will be the solution with this?
The solution, or the step to the solution, I think, would be me having a sit down out with him and letting him know how I really feel, and then go from there and see what he tells me.
Yes.
And if he can't make arrangements to kind of comfort me or try to help me feel better, then I would just stop talking to him and move on to somebody else.
Okay. Okay. When you think about the picture you just told me about, do you think those thoughts are rational or irrational?
I think it's rational.
Okay. Why do you think they are rational?
Because I'm thinking them through. I'm taking into consideration everything and how I feel, how he may feel, and what the situation is.
Okay. Let's say you are based in what happened to you before.
A little, but I'm just right now it's about how this situation is because what happened to me before is different, so to speak. Yeah, I don't want to, I have a hard time trusting people. It's different because my ex, me and him were together for 10 years and we grew up together. We didn't have kids together. He didn't have kids outside children. I didn't either. So, this is something new to me because this guy is the first guy that I ever dated that, has children. So that's different. As far as trusting him and investing my time, yeah, it's the same as that, as far as comparing it with my last relationship, I don't want to, I don't trust so fast and I don't want to waste my time due to the fact of the last 10 years that I lost.
Okay. So what is the next step then?
To what?
About you and your boyfriend or your friend.
Well, I just said to talk about, how I let him know how I feel, and then, go off of what he responds. Like I said, if he doesn't respond to me and try to make any arrangements or try to make me feel better or try to, put his, that his ex in her place and let her know that, show me respect and that there's a time and place to when she can call and show up or whatever, and it's, if it's not about their daughter, they don't need to be talking seriously. They don't, because if it's over, it's over. And, that's what I'm going to tell him. So if he can't make any changes, if he can't make any arrangements to accommodate me and how I feel, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to give it, I'm going to just go off of his response. If his response is yes, he'll try and work on it or whatever. And if I see a change, then, I would try and work with him as far as getting to know the little girl and trying to change my mind frame as far as how I think about, towards the little girl. But if I feel that, if he were to say no, I'm not gonna, put nobody in their place. I don't think she's doing nothing wrong, about as far as his ex. And if he can't understand that, I don't know how to deal with children, then I'm just gonna tell him we can't date anymore. Okay, we can't go further along.
Have you have like a kind of relation with the daughter? Like, have you been together with her?
I've only seen her once.
Well, think about it. Just one. Do you think that would be enough to know her?
No.
Okay, so what do you think you should be doing? Or what do you think?
Yeah, I want to get to know her, but I don't want to get to know her if it's going to be a waste of time.
And how long is a waste of time?
Like right now, say for instance, I'm dating him now. I just started to date him, and we've been dating for almost a month now. And if I don't see that he's making any arrangements as far as what I just said that's bothering me, then I'm not gonna waste my time. I think a month plus or whatever is a waste of time because I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting older, and at this point in my life, I wanted to be married with my ex. And I wanted to have children. I already have my career going. That's all I need, and that's what I wanted. That's how I always picture my life. But it's not like that. And I think that if I waste over a month or 2 months, I think it's just, anytime that you waste it, I don't care if it's an hour to 5 minutes, it's time wasted that you'll never get back.
So you said about your career. So your career is important to you.
It's important, and I like where it's at, so I'm okay with that.
Okay, maybe you think. Do you think the career then will be more important than your relationship with her?
No, not at all. I think my career is fine. My career is not a problem. My main concern is just focusing on him right
Mm-hmm.
now and how I feel. And if he can't make any arrangements as far as how I feel, then I'm just gonna call it quits. Do you think I'm right?
Yes.
Okay. So
You,
I think that that's my
I
solution
think
to the next step.
I think you have made a big progress
Okay.
because you took your future into your hands and you did whatever you think is the most important. And I'm glad that you really have come to that
Thank
end.
you.